Everybody, welcome back to the CYT-Crypto afternoon edition, whereby we look at the news that's making the headlines in the crypto world today. Before we start, if you could join a free Telegram group, there's a link down below, and you could sign up for a new premium group that's going to be opening up at the end of the month. It's not the new premium group, it's the premium group is reopening at the end of the month for 1 week only, and you can sign up to get early kind of bird notice of that as well. And if you join the Telegram group, the free Telegram group, you're going to get a discount when you join up as well. So remember to do that as well. That's going to be fantastic if you could join us over there. Got a brilliant bunch of people talking crypto all day, every day, 24/7. If you could join us there, that would be brilliant. Okay, on with the news. There's lots of news today. What's making the news today? Okay, we have current market capitalization. Bitcoin is obviously going down just now, and the current market capitalization has come down as well to 305 billion. It's lost $80 billion in a week, or just over a week. Bitcoin is down to $10,489 with a change of 6.38% over the last 24 hours. So we're going to take a look at the chart in a second or two and just see where could it go from here. Bitcoin dominance is 61%. Winners are Basic Attention, only up 7%. Komodo, Holochain, Engine Coin, BitTorrent, Nebulas, Mixin, all up, but not by that much. There's only about 13% up in the top 100 that are in green, and the rest are in red. Chainlink down 22%. That's already had a massive run up. Aurora Coin is down 16%. Hypercash, ABBC Coin, Tezos, Amici Go, Thor Coin, Litecoin, all down as well. In dollar value, the dollar value has gone down, but if we look at the Bitcoin value, always look at the Bitcoin value as well. We'll just see it's a different story in a Bitcoin value. So Satoshi value in the greens, we have Basic Attention, obviously, the ones we've just mentioned, but we've got a lot more. Crypto.com, Dent is up on DX, Icon, Huobi token, all are up. And if we look at the winners and losers, we have about, it's kind of split, it's flipped on its head. It's about 13% losers and 87% winners. So Chainlink down 17% and Satoshi value, Aurora down obviously as well. And the rest are in green. So look at the Satoshi value. Obviously the dollar value of Bitcoin has gone down, so the dollar value of your altcoins are going to go down as well. But in Satoshi value, that's the kind of big thing we're looking for, unless you're going to cash out and go into dollars or pounds or whatever it is you're going to go into. Okay, let's look at the Bitcoin chart, see where we can realistically expect to go from here. So this is a 15-minute chart. Now, if you're looking to get back in to Bitcoin, you're looking to trade Bitcoin, you're looking for a re-entry into Bitcoin, look at the 15-minute chart and wait on the 70 EMA crossing over the 50 EMA. That's going to give you your in. And if you're looking for an out, do exactly the same thing with the 70 EMA crossing down over the 50 EMA. The last time it kind of crossed up was at 11,776, and it did get up to 12,248 before crossing back down over to 12,006. So you could have got in and out if you were in and out for a 2% profit. If you're leveraging that, obviously that makes a big difference. 10x would have been 20% profit. You could have done the same here for an 8% profit. So that's just on the 15-minute chart. But if you're looking for an entry, look on the 15-minute chart, 70 EMA crossing over the 50 EMA. Okay, so we're going to go down to the daily. And we're going to look for supports here on the daily. I better go to the 4-hourly actually to give us more indication of where we can go. So obviously we're going to have a 10,000. This is a psychological barrier, so it's not necessarily a support, but it's a psychological kind of support, and we're already going down 10,300. So it looks 10,200 is going to be a support area. It was previous resistance and support. So we're looking at 10,200 there, but it could come down to that before the end of the day. And then after that, what we're going to do, go down to, we're looking around about 9,350, 9,330-ish is support. And I want to go down there, 9,700. So 9,500. So we could get down to 9,500, then on down to 9,300, and then we're looking at somewhere in the kind of 9,000, obviously another psychological support there. But Bitcoin price is falling all the time just now. Literally just fell $700 within the space of 4 hours. And I'm just going to look on a 50-minute chart. 10,552. Fell $300 over the last 30 minutes. So it's not looking too good just now. And there we go, 10,200. So it's hit that support line. If it doesn't bounce from here, we're going down to 10,000. So it looks like we're going to go down 10,175. This is live just now. Happening at the moment. 10, it's dropping big time, dropping fast. 10,100. So 10,000, if it breaks that, then it's kind of free falling down to 9,500, 9,200, and hopefully not after that as well. So that's the Bitcoin chart just now. Okay, let's look at some of the news stories that are making the headlines today. I'll not look at this one. I want to kind of talk a bit about, we'll look at that after, why I'm buying Kucoin just now. So Kucoin shares, as you know, what's going to happen with Binance. Binance has got a market capitalization just now of, I think it's about $4 billion. If we look, oh, that's BNB. Look at Binance just now, $4.6 billion. Now, what's going to happen is a lot of the customers are going to leave Binance Coin or leave the Binance exchange. All of the US customers are not going to be able to trade on Binance anymore. So what they're going to do is leave. Supposedly they're going to go over to Binance.us, but it's not going to have as many trading pairs and you're not going to be able to trade as much. It's not going to be the same experience. So my thinking is there's going to be other exchanges that people go to, the US investors especially go to, and I think they're going to choose as one of them as Kucoin. So Kucoin has been up and coming for ages. I've been talking about this for ages. They could do really well. When I first started kind of really talking about it, I said it was a 50 million market capitalization. It's now up to 150 million. And I think it's going to do really well with US investors going over to Kucoin, and they're doing all the same things right that Binance are doing that made it get to 4.5 billion market capitalization. Now, Kucoin has only got a market capitalization just now of 150 million, 143 million to be exact. Price has come down $1.61, it is just now. And you can see the all-time high was a market capitalization of 1.8 billion at $20.33. Now that is obviously when Bitcoin price was up at $20,000. But we expect it to get to $20,000 again, so we can expect the market capitalization of Kucoin to go up again. If we look at the Satoshi value back then was 126,000, is now 15,000. So you could literally 10x from here. And fundamentally, Kucoin has changed so much over the last year and a half. It's just doing so many things. It's got like the kind of IEO market now as well, which is much, much sexier than the kind of old kind of coins that you've got just now. And we'll talk about a bit about that in a second as well. But it's got everything going for it. Plus, you get passive income for kind of just staking Kucoin or just holding Kucoin shares. And I want to show you this as well. So this is a Kucoin calculator. And it says, okay, how much do you think Kucoin is going to be trading, the volume? Now, obviously, the volume is going to go up on Kucoin. So if we look at the volume by, so this is 189 million volume. I don't think it is going to be that. I think it's adjusted. I would say 189. And you stake, say, 1,000 Kucoin shares, which is $1,600. You can expect to get back compounded interest, because this is paid out on a daily basis and it just compounds. The magic of compounding, we'll have to remember this. So you get $3.20 per day, $22 per week, $97 per month. Doesn't sound a lot, but when you're compounding that, after 1 year, you're going to get 100% return on your investment. So you put 1,600 in, you get 3,200 out, just over that as well. So if Kucoin does, the daily volume does go up to say 500 million just now. If we look currently at BNB and what they're doing, they're currently doing 2.6 billion. So if Kucoin do 500 million, say 500 million, that same 1,000 Kucoin shares is worth $9 per day, $64 a week, $277 a month, or 687% return on your investment. So you put 1,600 in, you're going to get 7,000 back, more than 7,000 back. So that's going to be well worth it if the Kucoin trading volume goes up to say 500 million, or the daily trading volume. So it just depends. Obviously, there's a lot of variables in here, but you're going to get passive income. And if you just decided to hold this for a couple of years, because I think this could easily 10, 20x, because fundamentally it's changed so much. So what I've started doing is I started accumulating Kucoin. I've been talking about it for ages, and I've just kind of finally bit the bullet and just kind of went for it and started accumulating. So what I'll be doing, I'll be adding that to my portfolio every month or every couple of months. I'll be adding some more Kucoin shares. I just think what they're doing is really, really good, and it just reminds me of the early days of Binance. And I think with the US investors going to be looking for somewhere else, they're going to be looking for a quality DEX, which Kucoin is not a DEX, but the security is really good. They're big on security. So I think this could be a really, really good alternative to Binance, and I think it's going to more than kind of double, triple before the end of this year. I think you could see a 5xer before the end of the year. If you're holding it on for a couple of years, plus your passive income, it could literally be a 10, 20xer for you as well. So this could be really good. So this is why I'm buying into Kucoin shares. I want to tell you that. There's loads more going on with Kucoin just now, but I just see it as how I've seen kind of Binance and how easy it is to trade as well. It's not got as much liquidity on it, but it is a really good exchange to trade on as well. And I'll put a link down below for you as well if you want to check that out. Okay, blockchain powers first ever passport pre-travel between Canada and the Netherlands. Now, I want to reiterate, I want to kind of tell you how really important this is. Nobody's really kind of talking about it, but this is going to be huge, absolutely huge for blockchain, for onboarding more and more kind of companies onto blockchain with the first ever passport free travel. So thanks to blockchain technology, Canadian and Dutch travellers no longer have to show their passports when travelling between their two countries. Canada and the Netherlands launched a pilot project this week to allow their citizens to download a mobile app which stores and encrypts all their passport data, according to a press release from the World Economic Forum, which is managing the venture. So the World Economic Forum, in collaboration with the governments of Canada, Netherlands and industry partners, launched the first ever passport-free pilot project between the two countries. This is absolutely huge for the blockchain, for blockchain itself, the technology of blockchain and what it can do. And this is going to show people, imagine the amount of people that travel just to go on the holidays for business trips, just traveling in general, the amount of people travel, there's billions and billions of dollars spent. Now, imagine all those people that are traveling getting to know about blockchain. So it's onboarding and getting mass adoption as well. It's not about cryptocurrencies. They're not necessarily kind of onboarding them into cryptocurrencies, but it's getting them to know the underlying technology of cryptocurrencies. So this, although it's been played down, it's not really been spoken about, this is absolutely huge. If this goes kind of wide or worldwide, where you don't need passports anymore, you just do it on an app that cannot be tampered with. This is going to be absolutely huge, and I cannot kind of stress the importance of this. Is really, really a good thing for blockchain. Christopher Wolf, the WEF's head of mobility, by 2030, international air travel is expected to rise to 1.8 billion passengers, up 50% from 2016. With current systems, airports cannot keep up. This project offers a solution. By using interoperable digital identities, passengers benefit from a holistic system for secure and seamless travel. It will shape the future of aviation and security. This is going to be absolutely massive. It's going to be massive if and when they do follow up with this as well. So look out for more stories like this as well, but this is just a start. I'm not saying it's a start for blockchain, but the start of air travel. The way we do air travel is going to change because of blockchain. Huge, massive, and there's going to be so many other things change because of blockchain as well. It's going to be in every area of our lives, literally. So that's a really good thing for onboarding kind of people into this kind of world that we live in just now. That all our friends keep asking us, what is this, what is that, what's blockchain, what's Bitcoin, and they keep on asking us. Okay, central banks may issue digital currencies sooner than we think. So after issuing comments and reports heavily critical of cryptocurrencies over the last few years, Augustin Carstens, Chief of Bank for International Settlements, has acknowledged that central banks will likely soon need to issue their own digital currencies. Just going to make sure we are on the right. We are. So speaking to the Financial Times on Sunday, Carson said that BIS, which acts like a central bank for central banks, is supporting global central banks' efforts to research and develop digital currencies based on national fiat currencies. So a number of central banks are engaged in such work. We are working on it and supporting them, Carson said. Further, the arrival of such products might just be around the corner if there is clear evidence of demand from the public. So according to Carson's, might be that it is sooner than we think, and that there is a market. We need to be able to provide central bank digital currencies. So CBDCs have been talked about for a while. Nobody's really kind of spoken about them, what the importance of them now is coming up. So CBDCs, that would negate the need for XRP if central banks were going to issue their own digital currency, for example. It's going to be done in a different way. It's going to be done in a totally different way from what XRP do. Obviously, they're an international settlements kind of company. That's what Ripple's all about. That's what XRP is all about. That's what XRapid's all about. But we're going to have kind of competition, or people are going to see it as competition when the CBDCs come out, when the big major banks issue their own digital currency as well. Is that going to affect XRP? It's not going to affect XRP as such. It's going to affect people's perception of XRP. That's the damage it's going to do to XRP. However, two totally separate things, depending on how they come out with it and what they plan to do with it. Libra coin as well is going to disrupt a lot of things in this space as well, with regards to kind of international settlements as well. If you think they've got 2.5 billion people kind of on board already, they could literally just send an email out and say, we've got this new coin, do you want to buy it? A lot of people are talking about it. Who was talking about it the other day with me? Somebody, a nurse. I was at the hospital on Sunday getting stitches in my thumb because I put a Stanley knife through my thumb when I was doing the floorboards. When I was cutting something, I was cutting a piece of vinyl, put it through my thumb. And she said, what do you do? I said, I kind of told her what to do. She said, what do you think about this new Facebook coin that's coming out? How good do you think that'll be, or bad do you think it'll be? So people are starting to hear about it in the news. So Libra coin could disrupt a lot of projects in the crypto space as well. And it could be the XRP is one of them, the CBDCs are one of them as well. It's going to be interesting to watch what happens over the coming months and years with regards to kind of Facebook's Libra coin, XRP, and the CBDCs as well, and how they're going to kind of play with each other. And they can play in the same space. They can definitely do that. But interesting to watch as well. So on Twitter, has said old alts of this is kind of what I was kind of saying over the last couple of weeks. Old alts of 2017 won't pump again, and instead new altcoins will drive the alt season narrative. Old alts like Neo, OMG and VET have tons of backholders that are waiting to break even and dump. New blood in Matic and Link will go through the same hype cycle. So what happened with OMG, with VET, with Neo, with all the other ones of old, when they were kind of pumping up and going up to I think Neo went up to about $150, $200. We're going to get the same happening with Matic, with One, with Link, with all these new sexier coins. I've been calling them the new sexier projects. They're not new. Well, they are new. They're not any sexier, but they are new. They're perceived as being new. They're perceived as being more forward-thinking. They're perceived as more progressive as well because they are new. So I'd said a couple of weeks ago that this is going to happen. It's starting to kind of hit this kind of psyche of the crypto world as well, that people are going to start to look at the likes of Matic and Neo, the likes of Matic and One and Seller, and likes of those IEOs that are coming out on all the other exchanges as well. They're going to be newer and sexier, and that's the ones that's going to kind of really hype and drive the alt season as well. So you're going to get the kind of 500%ers in Matic, in Seller, in One, and kind of Elrond as well. You're going to get the new ones that are coming out. That's the ones that are going to really, really go big. Fidelity's cryptocurrency entrance to the market is almost ready. Their site is entertaining customers to contact them. Bonus point, check out their glossary of crypto terms. Check their wiki. They manage 2.6 trillion in assets. BTC market cap just 250 billion. So the BTC market cap is 250 billion, but they manage 2.6 trillion in assets. So that's a lot of money at their disposal if they're going to get into this market. And if they have to kind of buy the Bitcoin, physically buy the Bitcoin, obviously even capturing a small percentage of that, the market capitalization of Bitcoin is going to go huge because the demand for it, because there's going to be less of it. So this is going to drive the Bitcoin price up. Not obviously right now, but it is going to go up. And we'll just take a look at the Bitcoin price, 10,190. So it's kind of stabilized-ish. Bitcoin price hit $75,000 on local bitcoins. So as various media outlets reported in recent days, a full ban on foreign currency in Zimbabwe has triggered a giant premium for Bitcoin, which currently sells for $75,000. At press time, BTC USD hovered around $11,000, meaning the premium reaches a 580%. So beginning last week, the country's government opted to stop transactions in the US dollar and reintroduced a stricken Zimbabwean dollar, which disappeared in 2008 amid unbelievable hyperinflation. The same is going to happen again with hyperinflation. So it's going to happen all over again in Zimbabwe. So Bitcoin is trading at a premium, $75,000 there. Quickly, Deutsche's Börse's Xetra exchange lists first blockchain firm. So this is an exchange, the Deutsche Börse, operated trading venue for financial assets such as stocks, bonds and funds, has just listed its first blockchain company. This is again about the reiteration of just saying that this the old economy is coming in with the new economy. There's going to be hybrids and they're going to be coming together to meet and work together as well. And this is further evidence of that as well. That's why I wanted to share that with you. Bitcoin price unfazed by US-China trade war. Hiatus, says Tom Lee. So this is Tom Lee speaking again. The Bitcoin price is less likely to go lower due to external factors in its current bull run, one of the crypto industry's best known analysts has said. So he thinks it's not going to go lower because of the US-China. So he's saying that's not necessarily bad news for it. Obviously it's going lower just now, but I think what he's saying it's nothing to do with the US-China, and the US-China kind of trade war is not going to halter. It's not going to stop things happening with Bitcoin. And that's what they're saying there. And this is what I was talking about earlier. XRP, Libra and Visa to fight out for cross-border remittance crown. So the increased penetration of cryptocurrency and digital payments arena appears to be affecting the landscape of cross-border remittances. Financial institutions and other mainstream establishments are now jostling with blockchain startups for control over an industry that could possibly experience massive growth over the next few years. I think that's what is going to happen. XRP are well positioned in that already. Visa are trying to get in there. Obviously Libra's not even out yet. And they're kind of talking about it, kind of battling out with XRP as well. And I think XRP, what they've been doing, everything underlying that they've been doing, I think they're going to come out on top. But there's more than one kind of company or project that can win in this game. Top 5 crypto performers: Link, BTC, Neo, Leo and Ethereum. This is on Cointelegraph. And it's just going into, they've been the top performers over the last couple of months as well. Brave browser will soon include an Ethereum wallet alongside Ledger and Trezor integration as well. So the Brave browser getting better and better all the time. Just quickly going through the news stories. Pending market removals. This is on Bittrex, coming up for the 12th of July. So you've got ABY kind of coming out, DMD, EMC Music, Quark, SLR, XWC and ZCL. VeChain Foundation Steering Committee decided to conduct a VET buyback plan of up to $25 million over the next 12 months. So this is on kind of Twitter. We'll see what that does to the price. We don't need to kind of go onto the mobile. So during the AMA marathon, Sunny announced that the VeChain Foundation Steering Committee decided to conduct a VET buyback plan, $25 million over the next 12 months. The buyback will be used to incentivize the ecosystem builders for long-term success. This is what was yesterday that this came out. I'm just seeing kind of what happened to the price, and we'll just look at Binance just now, see what's going on with the Bitcoin price going down. We're going down to 10,163. Elrond is coming out, believed tomorrow to be traded. We'll look at the markets just now and see what is happening in the world of Binance. XRP is up to 3,874 Satoshi, which is brilliant. CDT, QKC, Ren is up, GTO, I'm just wondering if VET was up there. VET is up to 75, so it's not really affected the price that much, although it came up from 68 to 75. PO is down to 50 at the moment. So who's kind of losing? CDT, that's been up. Encash has started moving again. BAT has started moving. And Dent as well. Hot was up about 38%. Down again. QKC moving as well. So Matic is down. That had a big, huge run up from about 120 all the way up to 220 odds, 227. One was up there as well. Fetch was up there. So as I was saying earlier on, you're going to get a lot of these coins are going to go up by 5x, 10x over when the alt season does come. Okay, that's it for just now. That's the news. If you've got any questions or comments, let me know down below. And remember to join the free Telegram group and join me over, put your email address in to get notification of the early bird notice of the new program that's coming out, or the new, the reopening of the premium group. So that'd be fantastic if you could do that. And I'll see you next time. Until then, namaste. Take care. Bye now.